All right. So the other day we talked about a few allegations from Brandon Buckingham after Brandon Buckingham dropped his video on his main channel, um, which is obviously Brandon Buckingham, about Sneeko. I think that was an influential factor for Sneeko getting banned. I understand that Sneeko also went on to like Andrew Tate and all that stuff, and he went and talked to him. But to be honest with you, I think that a lot of people, like, that video was a pretty big expose. I think a lot of people started mass reporting Brandon. Somebody said that, like,
I just want to.
Sneeko started removing his stuff before Brandon put his video up. Pretty sure that's not true. I'm pretty sure that's just not true. I'm pretty sure that it was a reaction to this. People, I think, started mass report. I think, it could be wrong, but I think people started mass report. It's probably more than one thing, as most things are. But people started mass reporting Sneeko because they were tired of this shit. And I think that was a pretty impactful, influential aspect. Brandon did say something in his comments about how he removed the Sneeko removed all the stuff, but it seems to be lost because he has a different pinned comment. Either way, after that happened, a video surfaced from the PKA podcast from a few months ago. It was like 2 or 3 hours in. I went over it on my stream, which still isn't posted. It's annoyingly in monetization form, whatever. But I did the on the Pop Leftovers. I covered it, and all right, guys, it was a little suspicious. So basically, it's right here. The Brandon Buckingham situation. Basically, what happened is he was on the PKA podcast, and he mentioned something along the lines of, when he was in Thailand, he was, maybe we could just watch the clip. But when he was in Thailand, actually, I put the sources in here. Let's just watch this. This is the clip. We'll just watch it real quick.
I had sex unprotected with 3 prostitutes, raw dogging them. These prostitutes are like great. They're like great. Like she gets tutored after school by some fucking some smart dude, and she.
So the full bit of the video was he was kind of talking about how the prostitutes in Thailand are better than where he was from, because the ones where he was from are high school dropouts and they're doing like drugs and stuff, and the people from Thailand are better. It's quite possible that he went and he slept with a prostitute that was like 16 or 17, probably, if they were getting studied to go into college, because that was what it was. They're actually possible that they were 18 still in school. Personally, I think it's less than stellar. Not a particular fan of it. But, like, here's the thing. It's the unfortunate reality is, if it's legal over there, I'm not going to, like, pearl clutch and be like, oh, my God, this is horrible. It's uncomfortable, but I don't think he's a horrible person. That's where it seems to centralize around, but Brandon has decided to address it himself, so I'm curious what he has to say.
What's up, you little freaks out there? It's your boy Brandon back with another shitty video no one's going to care about. Let's talk about these really cool pedo allegations that are circling the internet about me.
You think he's making an edgy joke? It's possible.
They all stem from a clip from the PKA podcast. I will play that clip in its entirety right now.
Well, good thing we already watched it.
How good looking were the prostitutes in Thailand? Like could you?
I watched the full context video. Why did I go to a video with an obvious jump cut between 3 prostitute scenes and then say the tutor thing? Bro, I did a fucking like 20-minute video on this. I'm doing a quick recap for people running in. You guys, listen, I think I have to stop responding to some of you guys because you're very embarrassing. Like, I don't know what did you want me to play the full 20-minute video before I watched this video? It's a little crazy, dude. You guys are getting a little bit out of hand with, like, your really bizarre, disproportionate call-outs. They're getting unintelligent at this point. It's one thing I've noticed about Twitch is there's people on Twitch, when they would pop over there and criticize me, they were usually like a little more intelligent with their criticism. But you guys are just uncomfortable and like shitting, coming, crying, and like freaking out. So I would you're embarrassing yourself at this point. There's nothing else I could do. We're watching him speak on what happened, and I'm doing a quick little recap. Okay? That's all I was trying to say. Okay? Just letting you know. I'm sorry to call you out. I think I'm going to have to stop calling out some of you guys because it's just embarrassing at this point for you. You're bizarre. Very terminally online behavior. Very unrealistic expectations of what should happen. Okay, yeah, welcome to YouTube. Yeah, it's my YouTube welcoming. Jesus Christ.
They're all pretty much hot. And
bro, so I'm from Maryland. My version of like a prostitute is like some skanky Baltimore hoe. You have to spend $400 to bang. You're definitely going to get AIDS. She's probably going to rob you. It's going to be a nightmare. She dropped out of school in the 9th grade. She smells like bugs and fucking dust.
What do bugs smell like?
These prostitutes are like great. They're like great. Like she gets tutored after school by some fucking...
The one thing that's a little weird is that after he says this, he gets like embarrassed. He like his tone shifts a little bit. It's a little weird.
Some smart dude, and she's going to get into
Princeton. Gets tutored by some smart dude. You see the tone is weird.
Got to shoot it. got a good head on her shoulders. I thought the girls were very attractive. I thought it was a great experience.
So just to clarify for all the morons out there, I was saying that I thought prostitutes were the kind of girls that dropped out of school in the 9th grade, but when I got to Thailand, I realized a lot of the prostitutes were college educated, the kind of girls that would get tutored after school to go to Princeton.
Okay.
I'm not saying they're literally getting tutored right now after.
That makes sense to me, because I think that's somebody in the chat was like, yeah, maybe it's that, being super charitable. Maybe he misspoke. The only thing I will say, though, is it was his after he said it, he kind of like got really quiet. Like it just seemed like it might have been a Freudian slip. We're going to be generous and pretend like, we'll not pretend, but we'll be generous and say like, maybe that's not what actually happened. Maybe he's being honest now. But it did seem like he got quiet, and this might have been like what he was saying after the fact. At the end of the day, even if he did do it, like I said, like I think it's shitty, but like, unfortunately, I think even prostitution is legal in Thailand. I could be wrong about that. Yeah. So it sounds like he's saying he misspoke. Okay, there's no reason not to believe him though.
School to go to Princeton. All the prostitutes were at least 21 years of age or older. That is a fact. All of
Really? 21? Wow.
the pedo allegations are completely false, insane, and untrue. If you don't believe me, I will let Zillakami tell you all about it.
Yeah, I feel like people don't have people don't really have anything on it, like on him, so they're just trying to like flame him in like the worst way.
Possible.
So
that clip is a little sussy, but it seems like somebody did try to dig for it.
that's my homie. If I thought he was weird, I wouldn't hang out with him. If I knew he was weird, I wouldn't hang out with him. So just telling y'all, definitely not weird. But yeah.
All I'm gonna say is he said 21. Listen, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I'm just saying that like I've been looking into apparently like they start as young as like 9 or 10 years old or 10 years old in Thailand. I'm not saying he did sleep with a 10-year-old. That would be absurd. If anything, logically it makes the most sense of like somebody that might be either 17 or 18 that's still in school. But
Yeah, Brandon Buckingham. He's a cool dude. Definitely wouldn't affiliate with. Everybody knows I wouldn't affiliate with him if he was a weirdo. I like him because we fight, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, all that crazy.
Yeah, maybe he realized he said it in the wrong way. Although I imagine if he did catch it at that point, maybe he would have clarified it then.
Shit. Just throwing that out there. I've seen people saying crazy shit about him. It's
okay.
Yeah, he definitely didn't do anything. Like 100%.
The fact that this stuff is on the internet about me is just horrible. It's horrible, it's untrue, and it's disgusting. So if you see anyone saying that I'm a fucking pedo, dude, send them this video. I address it directly. I'm not a pedo. That shit is fucking crazy, bro. Like, just having that shit circle around about you is so bad. Like the same thing with the R-word allegations. Even though they're false, it's like having that in the air, having people talk about it is just terrible. But if you want to buy some merch, my merch is available now on the
Okay, he's using it as a merch plug.
air fresheners. We have up. It's gross and it's annoying, but I'm sure there's room to say about it. Shit is a lie, not true.
Okay.
It's gross and it's annoying, but I'm sure it's going to keep going. That's the beautiful thing about the internet. It's going to keep on going. I'm going to keep having to hear about it.
Yeah,
nice.
That's true. People are still fucking shitting about something I said like 2 years ago, so I know about that.
The reason why I don't want to look at the comments or the DMs because people are harassing me. Mind you, I had to change my phone number because of all of the you're a rapist shit I was getting.
Jesus.
And, you're a pedo shit. So it's really cool. You guys are cool. Thanks, man.
Suck on this.
Okay, pretty cool. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, it was a little sussy when we heard it. But you know that would explain it. Everyone, thank you so much for watching, and a special shout out to all my Patreon patrons, my YouTube members, and my Twitch subs. If you'd like to learn how you can contribute even more than you already are by simply watching the video, you can check the links down below, which will unlock a special feature depending on the platform that you subscribe to, such as Patreon here, that will get your name right here on this wall. Thank you so much, guys, again for watching, and have a good one.